boys and girls, and welcome to another episode of EzeeSport at Home. My name is Fiona and today I have Caitlin helping me out. Alright, and before we get started, you're going to need a big bouncy ball today. You will also need a beanbag and a washing basket, and you're also going to need a few other little items because we're going to set up a movement course. Have a look at what we've put down. You might need to improvise and go and find some things that you can use in place of the cones and the spots that we're going to use today. So what you can do is pause this video and come back and join us. Okay, so welcome back. We're going to get started with the movement course and Caitlin's going to help me with that. So as you can see, we've got a little movement course set up here for you. And Caitlin's going to start off by jumping over the balls that are set up on cones. We're going to pretend that those are hedgehogs. And then she's going to step on her tippy toes on the stepping stones. All right. And then she's going to zoom in and out the flowers, the cones, which we're going to pretend are flowers. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, and then back to her place again. And then she's going to go again. So join her this time. See if you can jump over on your tippy toes. All right, zooming in and out the cones. All right, and back to your place. And now I'm going to join in with Caitlin. Let's go again, Caitlin. If you go, jumping over. Okay, there we go. Are you going? Are you able to join us up on your tippy toes? All right, and you can even put your arms out like an aeroplane and zoom in and out the cones. This one might be a bit tricky for you, but keep trying. All right, and let's go again. Jump over, up on your tippy toes. Okay, arms out like an aeroplane to zoom. You can keep going, Caitlin. Zoom in and out the cones. All right, let's do that again. Big jumps. Okay, on your tippy toes, arms out like an aeroplane, and zoom in and out the cones. All right, so if you can do this in your garden, then you will be able to set it out and spread it out a little bit further and do a bit more movement when you're doing it. So I'm going to get Caitlin to pack that away, and then we're going to start off with our skills. And the first skill we're going to be doing today is the overarm throwing skill. So I'm just going to grab a big ball to show you. All right, so you're going to need a big ball for this. All right, and how we get ourselves ready for overarm throwing is that we take the big ball and we go like this, zoop, 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 and we put it on top of our heads. And if you've got longer arms, you can even take it behind your head. But make sure that you're still holding onto the ball really tightly. Okay, so I'm going to start off with it up here on my head, and then when I throw the ball forwards and I let go, I point my hands like arrows. All right, so you're going to do that. Point your hands like arrows. So I'm going to get Caitlin to come and help me, and you're going to join in with us doing this. Okay, all right, Caitlin, are you ready? So we're going to go like this. Zoop, 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 zoop. Balls on top of your heads. And 1, 2, 3, and a big throw forwards. Good, okay, go and get your balls. All right, and come back into position. Okay, all right, so you're all ready? Have you all got your balls again? Remember to hold the ball on the sides in your front arm power stance. Then you're going to go zoop, 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 ball on top of your head. And 1, 2, 3, and a big throw forwards. Good, okay. Go and grab your balls again. Thanks, Caitlin's getting my ball for me. All right, so we're going to show you sideways now. We're going to do it this way. All right, you're going to watch the ball. It's probably going to bounce off our wall. Zoop, zoop, zoop. I'm taking it right behind my head now. Okay, bend your knees a little bit. And 1, 2, 3, and throw it forwards. All right. Retrieve your balls, and we're going to do that again. Are you ready? Ready, zoop, 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 ball behind your head. And 1, 2, 3, and a big throw forwards. Oh, okay. So, did you manage to do that? Were you having fun doing that skill? All right, good. Now we're going to just make sure that our bodies get warmed up before we go on to the next skill. And we're going to do side stepping and scissor jumps. So Caitlin and I are going to do that together. We're just going to put our equipment right out of the way so we don't fall over it. So make sure your equipment's out of the way. All right, so Caitlin, we're going to go that way. All right, are we all joining in? We're going to go this way. Side steps and then some 4 scissor jumps. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then side scissor jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and sideways. And 1, 2, 3, 4, sideways. And 1, 2, 3, 4, side steps. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and again 1, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, side steps. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh dear, and we've got Fudge. We've got Fudge complaining. He wanted to join in. So, are your bodies all warmed up from doing those side steps and scissor jumps? Good. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next skill, which is going to be a football skill. So you're going to need a big ball, and if you've got a beanbag, that'll be helpful. So you need to get a beanbag as well, because we're going to place the ball on a beanbag. And first of all, I'm going to just show you how you need to set yourself up to make sure you get this right. Okay, so we're going to put the beanbag on the floor, and then we're going to set the ball up on the beanbag. Okay, if you've got a carpet, then it'll help because the ball won't roll away. But I've put it there so that the ball won't roll away. Okay, and then what you're going to do is your foot that you're not going to kick with is going to step next to the ball, and the foot that you are going to be kicking with, you're going to turn it out. I'm just stepping a bit closer to show you, and you're going to kick the ball with this part of your foot. So what I want you to do is I want you to lift your foot up like I'm doing and just touch the side, because that's the part that you're going to use to kick the ball with. All right, so step next to the ball, you're going to turn your foot out, and then you're just going to push the ball away gently, especially if you're doing this inside. You just want to do a gentle push. Okay, so let me show you again. Okay, Caitlin, do you want to come and join in? All right, come bring your ball. You all got your balls set up? All right, so you're going to step next to it with the foot you're not kicking with. The foot you are kicking with, you're turning out to the side, and then you're just pushing the ball off. Okay, let's try that again. Retrieve your ball, set it up. Okay, step next to it with the foot you're not kicking with. The one you are kicking with, you're turning out to the side. And then you're just going to take it back and push it off. Good. Okay, now that you've got that right, we're going to set up a target now. So we've got a wash basket. Caitlin's going to put the wash basket at the other end. Okay, and we're going to shoot for goals. We're going to see who can get their ball in. So do you want to set up a little bit further away, Caitlin? There you go. All right, let's see if Caitlin can get the ball into the goals. Move over a little bit so I can see you. There you go. All right. Yes! All done! High five, Caitlin, that's brilliant. All right, my turn. See if I can do it. Okay, step next to the ball, turn my foot out and just push it. Ah, I think that counts. Didn't go in. Yes, okay. All right, Caitlin's turn. Okay, see if she can get it in. Yes, another goal. How are you going? Were you managing to get the ball in and score some goals? Okay, it's my turn now. See if you can get it in with me. Are you ready? Okay. Pointing with non-kicking foot towards the goals, turning the other one off and just pushing the ball in. And yes, I managed to get it to stay in the basket that time. All right, should we let Caitlin have another go? I think so. Okay, Caitlin's turn. Whoops, it's coming away. Okay. Yay! Another goal. All right, should we all have one last go? All right, step next to it, kicking foot and push it. Oh no, that wasn't a very good one to end off with. I think I'll have another go to make sure that I get it right. Are you going to have another go? All right. Get it ready. Picking foot. And push it off. Okay. Almost got it in that time. So I hope you managed to get it in a few more times than me. If you want to, you can pause this video right now and keep on practicing and see how many times you can get it into your goals. Okay. So we're going to do another warm-up exercise, fitness exercise to get our bodies moving. And this time we're going to do side steps again, and then we're going to run on the spot. Okay, so I'm going to get Caitlin to come and do this one for us. Okay, Caitlin. So are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Side steps and running on the spot. 1, 2, get those legs up higher. That's good. And side steps and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And side steps and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's good enough. Okay, so your body's warmed up again. Good. All right, so the next skill we're going to be doing is catching a beanbag. So if you don't have a beanbag, then you can also use a toy that's got beans in it, a soft toy. So Caitlin and I, we've got beanbags. So we're going to use our beanbags. And what you need to do for this skill is that you need to make sure that your arms are stretched out in front of you, and you can put both hands together, all right? And then you're just going to gently swing your arms and see if you can let the beanbag go up in the air. So let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, and up in the air. So you just want to do gentle ones to start with, so the beanbag doesn't go too high up in the air, so that you can catch it. All right, so try that for me. See if you can do it. Let's go again. Swing your arms a little bit and then give it a little bit of a toss. Swing, swing, and then a toss up in the air. And if you're really good at this, if you're managing to do it right, like Caitlin and I are, then you can see if you can toss it a little bit higher up and catch it. You've got to make sure that your eyes are watching that beanbag into your hands. Very good, Caitlin. See, there we go. All right, let's see if we can do 3 really good ones in a row. Are you ready to join us for 3 good ones in a row? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How did you go? Did you manage to get all 3 in a row? Do you want to try again? Let's try and do that again. Come on. Are we ready? Arms stretched out in front of you. Ready, and 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So I think you're quite good at doing this one. So we're going to move on to underarm throwing, but we're going to pretend that this beanbag is a frog, all right? And the frog needs to land on a lily pad. So we're going to get the spots out. Caitlin's going to get spots first. You'll have to think of what you can use in place of spots. And we're going to set up some rocks around the outside. So make a circle with the rocks. Is that the lily pad? Okay, in the middle. And then we can put some rocks around the outside, like that. There we go. And some around there. So we're pretending that this is a pond over here. Okay, I'm going to just tip this a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. All right. And the red spot in the middle is our lily pad. So I'm just going to move it so you can see it a bit better. All right. And we're going to run around the outside of the rocks. These spots are the rocks. And we've got our frog in our arm, and then when I say stop, then you're going to jump onto a rock, you're going to swing your arms and see if you can get your frog to land onto the lily pad, like Caitlin's just done. All right. Okay, you ready to go? All right, are we ready? We're going to run. Let's go. Running around the outside. Keep running, running, running. Run, run, run. And stop. You can jump onto a spot. Okay, you want to be in a front on power stance. You're going to swing your arm very gently, and then you're going to let go and see if you can get it to land on the lily pad. Okay, well done, Caitlin. Right, let's do that again. Are you ready? Let's run, 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 run around the outside. Run. Okay, and jump onto the spot. Sorry, I should have said stop. Stop. Okay, swing your arms, and then let it go. Really good. Are you managing to get yours to go onto the lily pad? Okay, let's pick it up again. All right, this time we're going to skip around the outside. We're going to do some skipping, Caitlin. Skip. See if you can do some skipping around the outside. And stop. Jump onto your rock. Swing your arms and roll. Good. Okay, so how are you going with that? If you want to make it a little bit harder, we can spread the spots out a little bit further so that we've got a little bit further to throw. So we're going to just do that quickly with ours. And we're going to have 2 more rounds before we end off, okay? All right, can I have my frog back? Thanks. Okay, you ready to join us? All right, let's go. Caitlin's already rearing to go. Running, run, 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 and stop. Jump into your front arm power stance. Swing your arm, and look how my hand's pointing as well. When I let go of my frog, my beanbag, I'm pointing in the direction I want the beanbag to go. So watch me again. Let's do this without us moving around. We're going to swing our arms, and when we let go, we point our hands like arrows where we want it to go. All right, so let's go again. Skipping this time. Skip around. Skipping. Very good. Skip, skip, skip. And stop. All right. Swing your arms. Take your time, making sure that you set up properly. And point and throw. Really good. Okay, so how did you get on with that? Were you able to do it? Good. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do some partner work, putting those skills that we've just learned together. So we learned to catch it into our hands, okay? And when you catch it in your hands, you need to make sure that your hands are like a big glove, all right? And then we also did some underarm throwing where we got the frog to land onto the lily pad. So Caitlin, we need a beanbag. All right, Caitlin's going to come and be my partner now. Just need the one beanbag. All right, so do you want to come over here? Good. So we're going to stand a little bit close to start off with. All right, so I'll get a bit closer to you. And then we're going to swing our arms. If you're the one that's throwing, actually I need to go a little bit further away. Swing our arms, and I'm making sure that my beanbag's going to land up in Caitlin's hands, and Caitlin is making a big glove with her hands like that. We'll show you. Your little pinkies together. All right, and your fingers spread out. All right, and when the beanbag lands in her hands, she's going to wrap her fingers around it and bring it into her body. So let's see if we can do that. Okay, you ready, Caitlin? Swing, swing, and throw. Okay, and back to me. Swing, swing, and throw. Okay, swing, swing, throw, and catch. All right, see how we also bring it into our bodies? So you're obviously going to need somebody to do this with you. You're obviously going to need your mom or your dad or your brother and sister to help you with this one. So let's keep going. We're going to move a little bit apart, further apart to make it a little bit harder. Remember, when you let go, I'm pointing to Caitlin's hands when I let go. All right. And Caitlin's catching it and bringing it into her body. Ready, go? That's good. All right. Let's go again. Swing, swing, and throw. Good. Back to me. And catch. Good. Swing, swing, throw, and back to me. Yes, really good. Okay, how did you get on with that? Good. If you want to, you can pause the video right now and keep on practicing and see how many times you can throw and catch without making any mistakes. All right, to end off with today, we're going to do a beanbag balance. So, Caitlin, you'll need to grab your beanbag. We're going to pop the beanbags on our heads. Make sure that it's nice and flat on your head, all right? Or if you've got a beanie toy, make sure that it's sitting nicely on your head. You need to keep your chin nice and level, so not looking down, because, oh dear, it's going to land up falling on the floor if you look down to the floor. And if you look up at the sky, then, oh dear, it's going to fall off the back of your head. All right, so you want to keep your head nice and level. Okay, so let's see if we can walk forwards without the beanbag falling off. All right, and then go backwards. If you want to, you can put your arms out like an aeroplane again. That helps you to stay nice and stable. All right, forwards again. Good. And backwards. All right. And then should we try going sideways, Caitlin, that way? Side stepping without it falling off. And then side steps. Okay, good. Do you think you can go down, bending down, without it falling off your head? See if you can do that down. And then coming back up again. All right, how did that go? Did you manage to keep it on your head? Should we try that again? Let's go down to the ground, touch the ground, and then come back up again without it falling off. Okay, and then, should we try and end off? We try and catch it in our hands. So keep it on your head, and then all you're going to do is drop your head forward and see if you can catch it in your hands. Good, did you manage to do that? All right, that's a nice challenge. See if you can get that one right. Okay, so I think that's it for today, everyone. I hope you've had fun doing EzeeSport at home with us. We always end off with our EzeeSport song. So join in with us while we do the song. Are you ready? Put your hands in the middle. You ready? 1, 2, 3. EzeeSport is so much fun. EzeeSport's for everyone. Okay, thanks for joining us, everyone. Bye from the coaches. Bye.